Hi friends, welcome to Beauty Mundo. Today I am so excited to be helping you guys understand color theory, the color wheel, with a warm versus cool makeup tutorial. Ask me any questions that you have in the comments. Thank you for subscribing and let's get into it. When you are looking at a color wheel, you notice it is split right in half. So you have your warms and then your cools, your greens, your blues. Going more into that blue violet is going to be all of your cool tones. Your warms being your orange, your red, magenta. If you notice, there are colors called complementary colors. And what that means is when they are next to each other, they complement each other beautifully. When I worked at MAC, my trainer, if you're in LA, you'll totally get this. My trainer put it this way. A Laker went to the 76 gas station on Christmas. When those colors are next to each other, they complement each other. I don't want you guys to be too focused on, well, I'm a warm tone, so I can't wear any cools, or I'm cool, so I can't wear any warm. Complementary colors are there for a reason. Blue is opposite of orange, red is opposite of green, and yellow is opposite of purple, because when you mix and match them, it is such a beautiful effect. As well as when you mix cools and warms, it's a beautiful effect. But today I'm going extreme. You'll hear me say this a lot. This is way more makeup. This is not what I would do in real life, but I'm going very extreme for you guys so you can really understand when you're getting your makeup done and you say, I want something bronzy or more warm. You need to really get what you're asking for. Very dramatic, complete. There's no balance, completely cool, completely warm. You guys will have such a good understanding when this tutorial is done. I want to hear from you. Please let me know if you guys want a deeper dive. This is really just focusing on makeup and dabbling a little bit into it because this is just such an in-depth topic. And now let's get into the makeup portion. Okay, this side with the gold earring is going to be the warm side, and then this side with the silver is going to be our cool side. Warm side, I have the golden Natasha Denona palette. Got this palette not too long ago, summertime when it came out, so I want to say I've worn it maybe twice. I just haven't played with it that much. This color called oro, which is just gold in Spanish, and I always like to spray so that the color is really pigmented. Gives it that nice wet kind of a look. So Log Varis. I feel like I want a much warmer crease, and these are more sandy colors. So let me add Master Mattes for Mario. Extremely warm. Mijo, you guys, Mijo, he's doing it again. I don't know what it is about that chair. Obviously the material. They just live. Like really, all of them love scratching that chair. Probably also because we desperately need to give them a new cat tower. Their cat tower is like, wow. Okay, let's add some highlight. This is gonna be an old one from Dior, but blush, let's do Rare Beauty's Joy. Now, normally, as much as I love this eye, definitely, like I said before, when it relates to makeup or fashion, even home decor, everything, any color use really, best to balance. I think that warm tones can just be overwhelming because there's so much heat, if you will, to them, right? Almost think of, when you think of a flame, it's like all warm tones. I think for the warm side, I'll do, you know what? I will do a little powder. How about that? Powder blush. Haus Labs in Pomelo Peach. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, on in person, this, it literally. You guys, Hunter's sick. I'm tired. I've been like waking up in the middle of the night with him and making sure that like he's okay, and it's just not my finest moment but you know, luckily you can't really tell on camera, but if you saw me in person, you would definitely think there's something wrong with me. And if I walked into your house to do your makeup, you would probably say, I think I'm coming down with something, and I'm so sorry, you're gonna have to leave. And for the cool, is it Xenon? I don't know, I still don't know. I'll start with Snert. What kind of name is that? Oof, that is so pretty. I will say my favorite kind of smoky eye is a cool tone. Like there's, I don't know what it is, that I just feel like it just looks sexy. It looks really sultry. It's like very, very deep blue gray. Typically, if I want like a really intense color saturation, I want it to, I'm adding Night Sky now and some Splash. Ooh, I'm sorry, it's like, what team are you? Team warm or team cool? You guys, I wanna do this. I wanna do this one so bad, but I think I will do the super iconic on the lid. I'm losing my mind over here because this is so beautiful. Like, actually, what? This is stupid gorgeous. Like how, I think I've only used this palette the one time for New Year's Eve. I'm actually gonna do an electric blue. Ooh, that's really fun. Especially the deeper your features, the more color you can do. If you guys haven't seen my contrast makeup for beginners video, go watch it, because of course understanding color theory is really important, but knowing your contrast level and figuring out the level of intensity and saturation in colors that you should be wearing is just as important. So just because you understand, like if you already know, oh, I'm a warm, I'm a cool, I'm a neutral, that is important. But watch that contrast video, because yeah, maybe you're warm, so you can stick with corals and golds and things like that. But the contrast, if you're low, you should not be in highly saturated colors. It can be a soft gold, it can be a soft coral. And I think that is a huge factor that people are missing with their makeup and their clothing, that they just don't understand that it's more about, oh, okay, well, this matches my undertone, but you also need to match your contrast level so your makeup is in harmony. I cannot stress that enough. Makeup Revolution. It's a little hard to tell on camera. Again, these lights are so bright, but this it's like a good champagne. It's not super warm or super cool, but it does have a slight cool pink to it. So it's definitely more on the cool side than warm. It has like no gold whatsoever. Favorite. I love it more than the Charlotte Tilbury one. I know, but I do. Blush, I'll use Believe from Rare Beauty. Are you guys really starting to see the difference though, as far as like when I used Joy and like comparing the two? See this together? Like I would not normally not do this blush with this eye, because it's so cool and it's giving dead. It's just giving dead. No life to it at all. I mean, it's a beautiful blush. Hello, I own it, but ugh. I will balance it out a little bit though with this beautiful bubblegum cool tone pink. When people say a cool tone pink, what they're referring to is the pink has a very blue base. So a very blue pink. Her Dragon Fruit Daze. It is a lot more vibrant in person. And I have worn a super cool smoky eye with this, and it's really pretty. But the Believe is so mauve-y and so cool with a silvery gray smoky. Like I said, it is not. Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk in medium 2. This is actually the lip that I wear a lot when I go to clients' houses, because it is not too pretty color there, not too overwhelming. With Chanel's Libre. Spanish, you would say Libre, but French, Libre. Libre. You know, very French. Another beautiful muted mauve. I hate that things don't translate the same because I feel like it looks very brown. camera, and it's a little brown, but it's definitely more mauve. Very similar to Kylie's OG color. That was a nightmare. When I worked at MAC, you guys, during that time, nobody wanted anything else. You couldn't show anybody a pink or coral or red or just a pretty beigey nude. Forget it. It was all about this mauve rose lip. But the thing is, if you're really warm, Kylie's not, but if you're really warm and tan, there's a reason why you don't see Kim wearing a mauve muted rose lipstick. Come on. The rent due. Why would you? No, I don't want to think about my rent being due, okay? Don't give me that anxiety. Like, who thinks of these names? No, thank you. The other one, he is such a Xenon, let me tell you, at nighttime. Phantom just goes around crying like we don't love him when he knows we do. I don't want to say this wrong, but it's Chanel, so it's French. Melodieuse. I don't know. I want to learn French. I watch a lot of Emily in Paris. Stop. I know. Stop. Stop, Christy. A beautiful, beautiful coral. Now isn't this just summer? This just ain't see. I wanna go lay by the pool. But this is also what I'm talking about as far as balance. You can, of course, match your lip pencils exactly, but for the most part, I do try to, especially when they're this bright, to neutralize them just a hair, just a touch, just a tad, just a teens. Okay, final look with lashes. Our warm versus our cool. I want to hear from you guys. Ask me all of the questions that you have. Like I said, I know this topic can be really, it's difficult, it can be overwhelming. So however I can help you, let me know. And are you a warm girly or a cool girly? It really depends on the mood for me, but like I said, being neutral, I'm lucky enough to wear both. Well, my friends, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, share this with a friend. Until next time, thank you all again, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Toulou.